Hi, Nora. This is me saying hi and walking you through the Bureau of Labor Statistics. You get there by actually going to www.bls.gov. Actually, if you just Google Bureau of Labor Statistics, what it's going to do is give you some options right up front, including where we're going to go, which is right down here under subject area to occupations. And we're going to look at a couple different things. One is the Occupational Outlook Handbook, which is pretty cool. As you can see, it describes the nature of the work, working conditions, and training and education needed, earnings, and expected job prospects. We're also going to look at Career Outlook, so we'll take a look at both. And you can see up here they have different ways you can search for occupations, like by subject, like architecture. That might be easy. You can certainly do that. You can also browse occupations by what's the highest paying, what's the projected fastest growing, that sort of thing. Something to kind of keep in mind if you're worried that an industry might lag behind at some point or that sort of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and click on architecture because that's what you want to do. As I scroll down, I'll see architects. So it gives you a basic overview. It says you only need a bachelor's degree. I kind of worry about that actually, but it'd be something to look into because that's a great pay for somebody with just a bachelor's degree. So there's a summary, there's a kind of what they do, work environment, how to become an architect, and that sort of thing, which is kind of cool. And similar occupations, so maybe you want to see what else is out there that's similar to this. Those same tabs across the top are also active links down here. I think it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you might want to look at different states. You might find that, oh great, there's plenty of information on being an architect, but I'll have to live in, I don't know, Arkansas. And well, maybe you don't want to live in Arkansas. Maybe you do, but maybe you don't. ONET was actually the other one I was going to take you to. I didn't realize there was a direct link here, so that's cool. ONET often takes you to really specific things, which is kind of cool, including the National American Institute of Architects, the National Council of Architectural Registration Boards, and then very specific architects except landscape and naval. So obviously there's some specific things. I'm going to click there. And in this case, it just takes us right there to perhaps similar information, but it gives you a little bit more, I think sometimes more detail. What are some of the tools that you might need to know? What's your knowledge base? What are some things, critical thinking, of course, right up top, that you might want to think about? So both are really helpful. In fact, I'm going to go back up here to our BLS link and go back a couple to Career Outlook. Career Outlook, usually with Career Outlook, I was actually going to take you to ONET from the Career Outlook, but there are some kind of fun things here that really, like 5 tips for changing occupations. If you want to look at certain industries or areas, because I really want to live in Portland, maybe you want to look at that. You can certainly do that. So, but those are really the top 3. The BLS, again, under Home, and Occupations, the Occupational Outlook Handbook. This one right here, this was what we linked out to. This is that ONET, which is accessed here, and then that career thing. So anyway, I hope that helps. Looking for different schools in the area, I think Portland State University has an architecture degree, OSU, and you might want to browse around and give them a call, learn about their program. So anyway, nice to see you this morning, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.